How's it going, Reckitters? My name's WreckitBeckett, your #1 cotton candy ball, and welcome, guys, to I'm doing a predictions video for the first time in a long time for the WWE pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble 2018, and I was thinking one of the biggest pay-per-views coming around this year, so I may as well do a predictions video on it. I did it last year. I'm about to start doing more predictions video. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more prediction videos for the Royal, for any WWE pay-per-view. So yeah, guys, let me know if you want to see more prediction videos for any WWE pay-per-views coming up. I'll definitely be doing one for WrestleMania. But let me know if you want me to do like the smaller ones as well. But anyway, we're going to get into my predictions on what I think is going to happen at the Royal Rumble. Let's see how predictable this really is. Okay, so the first match is the Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So this happened during a episode of SmackDown where there was a roll-up, but the legal guy wasn't in the ring, and then it all went to chaos. So they made it a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, this is the thing with these two, the Usos and Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. The Usos, if they beat Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, who do they have left to face again? Other than the New Day, but we've already seen New Day as champions. We've seen that feud. It's going to be repeating itself. So, I'm going to go with a title change for the SmackDown tag titles for Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. And then further down the line, the Usos will get their rematch against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin for the tag titles. Possibly win it back and then maybe have the Usos versus New Day at WrestleMania for the tag titles, because that's a big match for tag teams. So yeah, this Sunday for the SmackDown tag titles, I'm going with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin to get the win here. Okay, so next up is the Raw tag titles, which is Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus Cesaro and Sheamus the Bar. I'm going to go with... going from what happened on Raw, where Seth Rollins went off the ropes and need Jason Jordan in the face by accident. I'm going to go with Jason Jordan actually costing the match for Seth Rollins, and that's going to set up their feud for possibly Mania. Although I do not want to see that match at Mania, I want to see Seth Rollins in a much higher position. I can see that happening this Sunday, and then on Monday with the major split between those two, as Dean Ambrose is coming back after WrestleMania apparently. So I'm also going to go with a tag title change here, and I'm going to say the Bar will grab the titles because of Jason Jordan actually messing up, or possibly turning on Seth Rollins. So yeah, I'm going with a title change here. Cesaro and Sheamus coming out with the win. Okay, so next up is a very interesting match, which we haven't seen ever, if not in a long time in WWE, and it's AJ Styles, the WWE Champion, defending the title against both Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, not a triple threat, in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Now, I personally think it would be really interesting seeing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn being the co-WWE Champion. I'm interested to see how WWE would do with that. They did it with the Intercontinental Championship with, I think it was Chyna and Chris Jericho, I think. And it lasted for about a month with them, and it was decent. And I don't know how that would, if it would work. And I could definitely see it working, but will it happen? That's the thing. And Sami Zayn got the win over AJ Styles on the last on the last SmackDown, sorry, before the Royal Rumble. So that leads me to think AJ is going to win, but maybe they'll throw a swerve. I don't know. For me, it seems too predictable, and I'm going to go with AJ Styles getting the win here over Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Who knows? Maybe we'll have Sami or Kevin turn on the other one, and then that might set up a huge match for Mania between Owens and Zayn. Who knows? But either way, I'm going with AJ to retain the title. Okay, so the next one is Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman and Kane for the Universal Championship. That belt, that looks ugly. Okay, so as we've seen Braun Strowman put over as like the biggest monster in the WWE, bringing down the set and crushing Brock Lesnar and Kane. On the Raw just gone, he put Brock Lesnar through the table. I see Braun Strowman for the majority of the match destroying both of those guys. Especially Lesnar and making it like, ooh, he's so strong over Lesnar and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with Kane and Lesnar probably working together to take out Strowman in some sort of fashion. And then we'll have Brock Lesnar do the F5 and then Kane take the fall, leaving Brock Lesnar as the Universal Champion, because we all know it's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And I will not watch that match. And I swear to God, if Roman Reigns wins the Rumble, we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, I'm going with Brock Lesnar to retain the Universal title here. I'm not sure how long it's been, but I don't know if Lesnar's held the title for a year or not yet, or it's coming up to that, but I think at Mania it'd be pretty close. Okay, now the 2018 Women's Royal Rumble match. This is the first ever Women's Rumble match. It's going to be interesting because they haven't all 30 participants, and I think there's like 17 only like confirmed or something like that, some sort of number around there. Now this is what's going to be really interesting because a lot of people are saying Asuka's going to win, but I don't see that happening because Asuka being thrown out of the Rumble isn't going to make her lose her winning streak or anything like that. So like it's not going to count as a loss. So I don't see Asuka winning it. I think everyone pretty much team up to get her out. There's a lot of rumors that it's going to be Ronda Rousey as well. She's going to come out. There's going to be probably a lot of surprises, and I'm imagining a few coming up from NXT or maybe even the Mae Young Classic, I think it was called. But if I had to make a pick for the Women's Rumble, there's probably two I would choose from, and that's going to be either Becky Lynch or I'm going to say either Becky Lynch or what's her name, Sonya, I think. The martial artist, the one that was with Paige and Absolution. I think either one of those two. If I had to choose, I'm probably going to go with Becky Lynch. Alright, and the final match on the card is the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match. Now, this is going to be a very interesting one because it's rumoured heavily that there's going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania again. And yet, it'll be Roman Reigns' main event in yet another WrestleMania. But I don't think Roman Reigns will win. Maybe he'll come down to the final few, I don't know. But they can set up Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar without having to have him win the Rumble. Like, they can just set up that feud anyway. I'm going to go with someone from SmackDown winning the Rumble, which leads me even more to believe it's going to be either Dolph Ziggler returning and winning the Rumble or Nakamura. Because, could you imagine, like, Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania? That would be absolutely insane classic. That would be an amazing match. But at the same time, with it being Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, two big names, you see them getting the main event spot, really. So, but then again, we've seen people win the Rumble, still not main event WrestleMania for the title. But yeah, my prediction's going to be either between Nakamura, Ziggler, or Roman Reigns. And I'm going to go with Nakamura. Now, I'm going to make a stipulation here. The year that Roman Reigns did win that Royal Rumble match, I stopped watching WWE up until WrestleMania. But now, if Roman Reigns wins a 2018 Rumble, I am not even joking when I say I will stop watching WWE entirely. Because if that happens, I am completely done. Completely done with WWE. Now, as far as I know, unless it's on the kickoff show and gets added, as far as I know, Bobby Roode isn't defending the US title. But that could be added at any point. And honestly, anything that's going to be on the pre-show or the kickoff, I couldn't care less about. And going from the match card I've got here, there's no Intercontinental Championship match either, which is going to be even more weirder. I was expecting a rematch between The Miz and Roman, unless they add that without like last minute, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. If they do add that, I imagine The Miz retaining. And with Bobby Roode, if he does defend the US title, depending on who it's against, I see Bobby Roode retaining as well. I don't expect anything big happening there. So guys, that's my 2018 Royal Rumble predictions. It's going to be an interesting show it's definitely going to be an interesting show. I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully they won't let us down like they have every year before now. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Let me know in the comments what your predictions are for the 2018 Rumble, and I will catch you later.